What other sources do you kind of look to in your basketball coaching that maybe you try and pull inspiration from?
I'm a lifelong learner, so I get inspiration everywhere from professional wrestling all the way to just weird things, country music and barbecue, and I can take a lot of different things and look at it and be like, that relates to my program, and I'm going to take that concept, and it may be something as simple as a work ethic or a philosophy of dealing with your employees. Like I love watching barbecue restaurants because it's so the barbecue is so delicate, and people don't think that, but there's a fine line between great barbecue and really bad barbecue, and you have to be on point and your employees have to be on point. So, watching these guys run their barbecue restaurants really inspired me to deal with my staff, like this is how we have to treat things. This is how important we have to do things. So yeah, I take inspiration from everywhere. I've been blessed to be around some of the greatest coaches and the greatest coaching minds, going right now. I'm blessed to be able to pick up the phone and call people that could help me from all different sports. I'm blessed to know some of the best pit masters in Texas. I'm blessed to know some of the best country music guys. So it all goes in, and if you're doing things right, you don't get solely focused in on basketball. I'm just going to read basketball books. I'm going to learn everything about basketball. So much of coaching is not about basketball. So much of coaching is not about your sport. And it kind of goes back to the old saying, I grew up in a really small town, rural small town where, one year a guy may be the football coach, next year you have to coach women's basketball, the next year you have to coach baseball, and they all say, well, great coaches can coach anything, because at the baseline of everything is leadership and teaching and things like that. It's not necessarily the sport. The sport, I think, is secondary to everything else. So, the people that are really smart would branch out and look, all across their campuses, all across their towns. Find the people that are achieving at a high level in whatever they're doing and figure out why. And that's what I really try to do. I really try to branch out. I really try to study things and and find things that pertain that I can bring to my program, and that kind of the things that we stand for, and add to our program. And it's funny, our guys laugh all the time because I talk about, hey, I was down at Miller's Barbecue today, and the way they ran their line, fellows, that's the way we need to get in there and get in our help side defense. And it just like, coach, everything's food with you, man. Everything's barbecue, but it pertains, and it's a way that I can open their mind, and maybe they can learn something through a different context. And so, yeah, we look, all across. I think the great leaders do that, exchange ideas and really fit things into their program.